Good morning, everyone. It's August 5th, 2021. It's in the morning. So I made a video a couple days ago, but for some reason my phone won't let me upload it to YouTube. I tried all day yesterday and the day before, so my phone's hacked. My phone also takes pictures of every picture I look at. If I look at something on the internet or something inside Facebook, it'll take a screenshot of it. So my phone's taking screenshots and sending it. And it doesn't matter what phone I have. After like a few days when I get a new phone, then it starts all this all over again. At first it's okay for a couple days and then it starts it all over again. I think it's because they come into my bedroom at night and they do something to my phone, because I wake up with my phone not in the place that I left it. I leave it under things, and when I wake up, it's on top of my bed, so it's not possible. That's not possible. I do want to talk about several important things. This will be one of the most important videos I make. I do know who's doing this. I do know, without a doubt in my mind. I know who's doing this. And all you have to do is look around you. There's only one agency, and I'm not talking about the three-letter agencies, because it's not them. They know about it and they don't care, but it's not them. This is private intelligence agencies, and the main people that are doing this are gangs. They're gangs of people. They're in gangs, and they're inside the very agency that you call for help. So that should explain it to you. The very one agency, when something's happening in your home and you call for help, that's who's doing it. It's gangs inside that agency. And if you put all the pieces together, you can figure, it will dawn on you what I'm saying. Let's see, every time you go outside, you hear car honking, you see the sirens, you're being followed around by this agency, but that's who it is. So it's gangs inside that agency. It's not the whole agency, it's just gangs inside that agency. You can't lump everyone into one thing. It's not everyone inside that agency. And then they're connected. They know people, they hire people, they know people in other, like your electric company, your gas company, and all that. Everybody's too afraid to do anything because look at the agency. There's only one agency that anybody would be afraid of to stand up to. So basically, we're a third world country because that's the way it works. And all you got to do is look at Mexico to figure out what's going on. We're a third world country now. Just look at Mexico. Now you know what's going on. The same shit's going on in Mexico that's going on here. And that's why we can't get no help. So, there's that. And then I also want to tell you that I haven't made a video for a while because I've been sick. Every time that I move, like I think I mentioned a couple videos ago that when I came home there was an inch of soot. It looked like fireplace soot on my fan. It looked like they used my fan to spread it around. It was in the blinds, on the windows, in everything, on the counters, on my carpet. It was super thick on the fan. I should have videoed it. It was super thick on there. super thick, not just a fine layer of dirt or dust. It was like an inch thick. I could have cut it with a knife. Um, and then also too, when I move into any apartment, there's a water leak. Every single apartment I lived in, there's been a water leak. Every single. There's been. I moved into this apartment and there was one in the ceiling. I lived in one apartment here and there was a water leak. Well, the apartment already had mold in all the toilets. It had mold in the walls. And then they locked the little outside shed thing. Um, it was for storage. It wasn't a washer and dryer. It's just a little unit for storage. They had made sure that they had locked the doorknob from the inside, so when I twist it, you can open. So I couldn't open it for a while. So I just waited a week or so and finally called. I didn't call right away, and because I didn't need anything out of there, I only had something in there. It didn't really matter too much. I didn't have anything important, so I just waited. It was on the patio to call maintenance, and then it took maintenance a while to come. And when they finally came and got the door open, there was a water leak, and there was mold everywhere. When I moved out, they charged me for that. I didn't get my deposit back, and they charged me. And every apartment that I've ever had, I've left immaculate. I left that apartment immaculate. Always hire, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I hire a cleaning crew. I have in the last, like, 2 or 3 apartments I've lived in. I've hired cleaning crews. The last 3 apartments I lived in, I've hired cleaning crews to come in and clean the apartment, and I never get my deposit back. Never. Never. Nothing. I'm still trying to call from 2 years ago, trying to get my deposit back on an apartment out in Florida. I got $30 back from that apartment, and I left that carpet immaculate. I left that place immaculate. I hired the cleaning crew they suggested, and I got $30 back on my deposit. I might have to get an attorney. Because that's ridiculous. And you can't say, well, that's no, it's not, because I've talked to other people and they're all getting their deposit or part of their deposit back. It's just me that's not. So this is so there's that. And then I want to mention to you, because I'm mentioning about, and I'm not the only TI target individual talking about this. There's other people, other TIs. I know another lady that's having the same thing. She don't exactly have the same black soot, but I've seen it on her air conditioning, because she has one of those little portable air conditionings in her apartment. And something, like, it's just a mess. Like, they're trying to kill her like they are me. They're trying to kill me. I'm sick now. I've got a thyroid issue. I've got a nodule on my thyroid and some other things going on. And I don't have a family history of this. And I know that at my age, anybody can develop that. I mean, it's quite common, I hear. But nobody in my family's ever had that. As well as I've got feet problems too, because I was waking up with needle marks in my feet all the time, on my toes, I've woken up with many needle marks, what looks like needle marks, bruises, and now I can't walk, and nobody in my family ever had this issue either. I got plantar fasciitis on both feet, and nobody in my family's ever had that, ever. Not in any of my family. I mean, yeah, and the weight from my thyroid I've gained is crazy. I gained like 30 pounds or more in like a month. It's just crazy. These people are trying to kill me, basically. That's why they're pouring stuff in my food. They're trying to make me sick. They're not going to stab me with a knife or shoot me with a gun, because then it can be traced back to them. And then there's a chance, the chance that it could be traced back to somebody is too high. they're not going to do that. They're not going to shoot me, or yeah, they're not going to do that. They're going to poison me, or put stuff in my food. I bought a brand new shirt. I had it one day last week. I left for a couple hours in my apartment. I came home and there was a hole cut in it. One time I wore it and there was a hole cut in it. I just bought it. That just goes to show you they're coming in my apartment. And they have been, and you can't keep them out. It would be like trying to keep a whole team of people out. If these people are trained, and they are trained, and they have the resources, because like I just said, you know who's doing it, so they're smart and they have the resources. You can't keep them out. I've tried everything. I've tried locks, dogs, home security systems. I've tried it all in the 20-something years. And I've been going through this for 20 years. And they're trying to kill me. That's what they're trying to do. That's why I'm sick. They're trying to kill me. They're done with me and they're trying to kill me now. That's why they're breaking in, pouring stuff in my food, denting my cans. Like if I get cans of food, they'll dent it, because you can get really sick from that, right? Like I leave my apartment and they'll dent my cans of food. They'll pour stuff in my food. These people are trying to kill me. So there's that. Well, I want to leave this short enough so I can upload it. Peace and love.